fling frisbees from sunup to sundown, and party hard to the break of dawn. Stay tuned for all this and more on tonight's episode of Sunset Strip.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Kevin. Looking nice.
I tried, you know. What's up, everyone? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Alex.
And welcome to a brand new edition of Sunset Strip, the show where we bring you all the latest trends, fads, hoppin' night spots, and of course, that exquisite cuisine here in Los Angeles.
Cuisine. Really good with the cuisine.
You know,
Okay, Kevin.
Cuisine, quizzle, quazzle, quiggity.
Well, today we've got a great show for you guys, where not only will you check out some of the best athletic pastimes, you will also get to see some of the sickest clubs and the best restaurants to eat at here in Los Angeles. So get ready.
That's right, you better get ready, because it's gonna be a party. So bring your dance shoes, fasten your seatbelts, because this is Sunset Strip.
Hey, Kevin, are you looking for a great place just to hang out on the weekend with your friends, you know, just relax?
Absolutely, we're always looking for great places.
Well, you have to check out the Dahab Cafe and Hookah Lounge. They serve some of the best hookah in Los Angeles, and not only that, they play authentic music every night. Pretty cool place.
Sounds good, we're gonna have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hookah bars have been around the world for over 500 years. Smoking flavored hookah, also known as shisha, is a pastime in many countries, and since made its way to America.
The name of the lounge is Dahab, and Dahab is a family business, and it was open in order to introduce a new culture in LA. The story behind the hookah is actually very interesting. Hookah started in northwestern parts of India. It was essentially used to smoke opium and hashish. However, today people only use flavored tobacco.
Any hookah fan can learn how to make and prepare hookah in just a few short, simple steps.
The steps of making the hookah would be step number 1, putting the water inside the hookah. Number 2, putting the tobacco inside the hookah head, which essentially is packing the head. Step 3 would be covering the head with foil and making the little holes. And step 4 would be just putting the hot charcoal on top of the hookah head. Dahab is a different cafe because we bring, a mixed clientele. The atmosphere in Dahab, I would say, is very cozy and relaxed. The best nights in Dahab would be Wednesday night, Thursday night, and of course the weekend nights. Sometimes we have ballet dancers, we have DJs coming from different parts of the world. The music in Dahab is, Arabic fusion, I would say. We would have like Arabic music and videos playing, which is a mix of Lebanese, Egyptian songs, Arabic songs. I think that what keeps people coming back to Dahab would be an amazing food, great hookah, and the fact that we have a lot of regulars. I think that the best way to spend a night in Dahab would be to start with a dinner at the restaurant side of Dahab, and then come here on the hookah lounge for a hookah. Dahab has Egyptian food, so we serve a lot of Egyptian specialties that I think no one else in LA has. All the recipes in Dahab are all secret, and they're all family, traditional, authentic recipes that come from the family. In short, what makes us different is that we are like a family.
Looking for a fun, fast way to work out your core? I know I am. Well, CrossFit is an intense full-body workout that can do just that, and get this, approximately 20 minutes. At CrossFit Chino Hills, expert trainers are standing by to personally assist you to help you get that body that you desire. Take a look.
If you are someone who is looking for a high-intensity physical challenge, check out one of the CrossFit gyms in the Los Angeles area.
CrossFit is constant, very high-intensity functional movements. We're always moving, we're always on the go. CrossFit would be for someone to get active. Something that's going to test you with your cardio, your flexibility, your coordination, your ability to, squat with something over your head.
CrossFit, it's a way of life. It's something that is going to change a person's life. The main thing that makes CrossFit different is the whole community and the whole environment that we have here. We have state-of-the-art equipment, We have all top-of-the-line trainers. We have about 250 members in our gym. We have all high-level athletes, 12 to 14 years old, people as old as like 60 years old. Well, I mean, as far as our workouts, I mean, they're always varying. We probably only do a certain workout maybe 2 to 3 times a year. We have our benchmark workouts, which are named after hurricanes. We have like Cindy, we have Fran, which is one of the most famous CrossFit workouts that we have. It's 21, 15, 9, that's the rep scheme of thrusters and pull-ups. It's fairly lightweight, but it's like a quick workout. Some people get done with it in less than 2 minutes. It takes some people about 15 minutes, but it's one of those workouts that you can build off of. And if you're not able to do pull-ups, if you're not able to do thrusters at that certain weight, everything's scalable within CrossFit. With thrusters, I mean, it involves everything. It starts from the core and then it works out to the extremities. So you're working your big muscles always first and then your small muscles after. And that's usually what always goes into a CrossFit workout. You're never gonna do bicep curls, you're never gonna do tricep extensions, you're always gonna do something that's working your core. The person would want to join CrossFit only for the family atmosphere that we have in here, but also for the fact that our average workout's only like 20 minutes. CrossFit's so successful probably because all the competitiveness that goes into it. It blends all different aspects of fitness. You know, there's gymnastics, there's powerlifting, there's Olympic lifting, cardio. You know, it blends everything, and it's a fun atmosphere. I mean, it's always changing. You're not going to get bored with CrossFit, and that's what CrossFit strives to do, to make everybody well-rounded.
Wow, watching them work out already has definitely made me tired.
Oh yeah, doing the full body workout has definitely worked me up an appetite.
Kevin, last time you only did 3 push-ups when you went to the gym.
Hey, well, at least that's 1 more than I did last week.
Okay, I'll give you that. Well, speaking of appetites, if you haven't heard of them yet, you should definitely check out the District Lounge and Barbecue. I mean, they have an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet, and also while you feast, you can check out some of the best street art. They also sponsor an artist once a month, so the art's always recycling, which is pretty cool.
Gotta love recycling.
This is true, gotta check them out.
Before years of gentrification, the Arts District in downtown LA was consumed by poverty. Now it is a constantly growing town with hip new businesses to enjoy some food while checking out the latest art. The District Barbecue and Lounge on 738 East 3rd Street has become a venue for artists, musicians, and tourists to come together and share their passions while enjoying some of the best food in town.
I'm J-Mo, I'm the manager of District Barbecue and Lounge. The name District stuck because district kind of means the central location where everyone's gonna meet up, or that's where everyone's at. We're in the arts district, so district just made sense.
The walls of the district are embellished by street art created by local street artists.
And as you see, we host different artists bi-weekly. We rotate art, so every time you come here, you're not gonna see the same thing. We've had photography, paintings, we've had acrylic. Every artist is allowed to have a party here too, you know, to host their own art, and if they want, they can throw their own party, bring their own people, and we just provide the venue for them.
While the district is filled with fresh new art and DJs and musicians playing their latest tunes, the Front Lounge offers a full menu of Korean-inspired cuisine.
The specialty we have is kalbi, which is a Korean soy sauce marinade. We put that in our burgers and it's really good. We home make all our side dishes, our banchans, bean sprouts, kimchi, potato salad. Ideas are mainly from Korean food and American food and all types of different food. We have Korean tacos. It's like a fusion between Mexican food and Korean food. We have, kalbi burgers and kimchi hot dogs. It's just a mixture. And I don't know, food is just fun. It's always revolving, so we're always expanding our menu also. We're always trying something else.
For those who really want to indulge in Korean fusion, the district offers you an all-you-can-eat buffet on the back patio.
We open up the center, the grill, and we bring out the meats uncooked, and we bring out all the side dishes. It's all you can eat, so you just tell us what kind of meats you want. We offer brisket, ribeye, short ribs, spicy chicken, chicken teriyaki, spicy pork. It's like a Korean barbecue, but a little twist to it.
The district is known for keeping up with all the times in popular culture. That's why they serve LA's newest popular dessert called Snow.
Snow is like a cross between shaved ice and frozen yogurt. You know what? It's like a new thing. Snow is like a really thinly sliced, amazing texture ice cream thing. And it has all the toppings that frozen yogurt has. It's really amazing. The texture is different. It's completely new. It melts in your mouth. It's like a fluff.
The District BBQ Lounge is the ideal place for anyone who has an interest in modern art, culture, music, and of course, delicious food.
This is a spot where if you're a musician, you can start, performing here. If you're an artist, you can put your paintings or photography here, whatnot, throw your parties, sell your stuff. This is the place. Come by, check out the food, check out the art, listen to music. Come to the Arts District, downtown LA.
So Alex, I've been working on my stand-up comedy routine. Would you like to hear a joke?
Sure.
Cool. All right, where do you find a no-legged dog?
I have no idea, Kevin.
Right where you left it. Can't move. All right,
Yeah.
well, anyways, you see, stand-up comedy is a lot like reality TV.
And you know nothing about either. But if you want to work on your routine, you should definitely check out the Nerd Melt Theater. There, they encourage everyone to get on stage, and they have stuff like open mic and improv or stand-up, which you need to work on both. So if you want to check it out and practice your routine, definitely go to Nerd Melt Theater.
In the heart of Hollywood is Nerd Melt Theater, located directly behind the famous Meltdown Comics. Nerd Melt is the place where comics and comedy can join forces to bring some of the freshest and completely original shows to the heart of LA.
Hi, I'm Mel Fadalbab, on-site producer.
Hi, I'm Danielle Kramer, Program Director at Nerdist Theater Meltdown Comics here in Hollywood. Nerdist Theater is kind of an awesome blend of nerd culture and comedy and anything else you can nerd about.
So it's a little punk rock.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like CBGB's back when it was a thing. The Nerdist Theater at Meltdown Comics opened in April of 2011. It came to be thanks to two genius minds, Chris Hardwick and Gaston Dominguez-Letelier, the owner of Meltdown Comics.
I really enjoy the blend of how a lot of our shows incorporate just straight stand-up in unique ways, a variety shows. This show is your show.
I'm the best Q-tipper I know. Every day I go a little bit deeper than the day before. 2 Q-tips, try to make them touch in my brain. Leg bouncing like a golden retriever. Greatest feeling of the day.
Every Sunday, we offer an open mic, so anyone who wants to try their hand at stand-up is welcome to come. It's a lottery, 30 names drawn every week, so yeah, and that is actually one of the best open mics.
Hi, my name is Christian Spicer. I am the co-producer and co-host of Improv versus Stand-Up here at the Nerdist Theater and Meltdown Comics. Improv versus Stand-Up is unique because it's a show that takes kind of the classic cage match formula where you'd have improv team versus improv team, but we kind of flip it on its head where it's improv team versus stand-up. So it's really a great way to get fans of comedy together to see both disciplines. You also get to vote as an audience which you liked better that night, the improv or the stand-up, and we keep a tally of it kind of like an all-star game. Improv versus stand-up is a great fit for the Nerdist Theater because of the uniqueness of this space and how it feels cool and everyone's welcome and it's such a hip venue that it's the exact vibe that we're going for with the show. The show is very unique, it's very hip, it's very cool, it's very edgy, and so the Nerdist Theater has all of the things, the characteristics that the show has, so together they just partner together really well.
People that come here are into the alternative form of stand-up. The Moisture Casters, the Pete Holmes, that scene, people are really big fans of that, and it really attracts a young, vibrant audience.
Whenever people find us, it becomes their own, and the community really makes the space.
If you can't come out to Los Angeles and you want to experience something that is the Nerdist but visually, you gotta go to our YouTube channel. It's the Nerdist channel. Just subscribe on it. It's youtube.com/Nerdist.
And for everything Nerd Melt Theater, you can follow us at Nerd Melt or come to our website for a full calendar of events, everything that's going on at the theater at nerdmeltla.com.
Well, if it's one thing here in Los Angeles that we all hate, it's definitely what, Kevin?
Well, it's definitely not plastic surgery. That's for sure.
Well, it's definitely the traffic, but...
Yeah, and speaking of traffic, I mean, when I hear the word, I just cringe. But the good news is our friends over at K1 Speed in Torrance, they offer a look at their high-octane course that can quench your thirst for your adrenaline. Check this out.
K1 Speed strives to offer their customers the best entertainment venues with indoor go-kart racing centers throughout America.
K1 Speed is an indoor electric go-karting. We're bringing the outdoor experience to the indoor. It's pretty much go-karting at its best. If you're just gonna be coming in with a couple friends and hanging out, you don't need to make any reservation. You just come on in, and we accept walk-ins all the time, every day. You don't really need any much experience. Most drivers that come in here don't have experience. They've never been behind a steering wheel or behind a wheel of any cart. So a lot of times they come in here leaving with some education on how to drive a cart. We really don't have a weight restriction. I technically like to just tell customers it's just more of you fitting in the cart and you feeling comfortable and driving around the track. Yet we still want to make sure that you're safe. The height requirement for junior carts is 4 feet. For adults, it's 4 feet 10. The max height that you can be is 7 feet. Here at K1 Speed, we actually provide a helmet, a head sock. You can bring your own gear if you have it. That's perfectly fine as long as it's a full face helmet. That's good. And if you wear a motocross helmet, you got to make sure you have your goggles. For women, obviously skirt is not the best thing since it's going to be blowing back on you, so you want to wear jeans or some short. But for men, it's pretty much anything that's comfortable. It's okay. But once again, closed-toe shoes, it's the best thing to wear. Training that customers will have to go through, it's a quick little basic orientation. They'll learn the passing flags, caution flags. They'll learn how to use a gas, brake pedal, how to reverse. The most important rule is no bumping. We don't want nobody getting hurt. We don't want nobody hitting. We want everybody to have a good time and just race and go fast. We provide electric carts actually because it's eco-friendly. We try to keep it an eco-friendly business. We want to restrict the whole fumes going up in the air. It's just bad. It's not good for obviously the environment either. Our dog cars go up to about 45 miles per hour if you can get it up to that speed. Juniors go up to about 25, 30. 12 racers at one time, max. Anything less than that would be fine as well. So if you're coming in by yourself and it's one of them slow days or it's not that busy, then you're more than welcome to race on your own as well. Here in K1 Speed, we have two different types of leagues. The Junior GP Challenge, which are the smaller kids. We have one for adults with the GP Challenge. It's actually a little more intensive, a little more extreme, and you have to be at least hitting a certain lap time depending on the track you can be racing in, and you have to at least have accumulated 1,800 points in order to be considered to even participate in that race, because you got to be able to hang with all the guys that come here a lot often. We actually cater to parties, bachelor parties, corporate events, team building events, anything you can think of, we take care of it here. We have many locations that we're expanding. Recently, we just opened 3 new locations this year. San Francisco opening up next month as well. So if anyone wants to, look into a local place around you, just visit k1speed.com and find the local place. And once again, we'll be out there near you if we're not there yet.
Bored of eating the same thing all the time? Well, check out the Diamond Palace for authentic Indian cuisine.
It's hard to find good native food in the city of LA, or in general, but in the eastern LA city of Diamond Bar, a native Indian restaurant called Diamond Palace continues to serve satisfied customers each day.
I came in 1980 in the United States and I started working for Indian restaurants. My profession is a chef. In 1992, I decided let's open our own restaurants, and I started this restaurant.
Diamond Palace has lots of great things to offer. It's in a centralized location in Diamond Bar, in the middle of everything. Bars are great. We have one in the front, in the main restaurant, and we also have one in the back here in the Grand Ballroom. It has lots of drinks, it has native Indian beers to offer. So our establishment has a great 5-star kitchen, which is necessary. For a restaurant such as this, we offer great dining, great food, and the ballroom is also a very great place. We cater, we hold parties in here. It can hold up to 300 people. It's an amazing place, got dance floors.
The life and atmosphere at Diamond Palace definitely brings a great vibe, but it's the food that keeps people coming back for more.
Our establishment, Diamond Palace, it's part of Northern India cooking. So Punjabi food. Most of these dishes consist of like salt, pepper, cumin, cardamom, chili powder, and other spices like that. They blend them together, start cooking them, then they put vegetables in there or meats in there, whatever dish it is that they're making, and it just simmers and it cooks together and brings out beautiful aromas.
Specialty is we do barbecue. We have a clay oven which is made of clay, and we use the mesquite charcoal.
The main attraction for Northern Indian cuisine is the tandoori oven. Now that's a big clay oven. There's a few methods for cooking the food. One of them, which is the bread, and such as garlic bread, that is stuck along on the oven wall, and that's allowed to cook like that, and then they have to take it out. The other method of cooking in there is they use long skewers, and they'll marinate the meat, they'll put it in there, and then they'll leave it in the oven for a while until it's ready.
And we keep running, and with the supports of the Publix, we did great and we expand this and we are keep running this and still cooking as a chef too. And guests love my food and my service and we are doing greatly fine.
Frisbee golf, also known as disc golf, is a new sport that has started in the 70s and has quickly been gaining popularity around the world. Now, it's a fun game to play and anyone can participate in it. Even my grandmother loves it and she's north of 80. Now, be sure to check out 19th Hole Sports to get your turn at this fun yet relaxing favorite pastime.
Here comes an ace.
Here comes another.
The fast-growing sport of disc golf is played by hundreds worldwide. Gary Sandoval, owner of 19th Hole Sports at Veterans Park in Sylmore, California, is a pioneer to a sport that many don't know exists.
Disc golf is played like ball golf, but you use a frisbee and you shoot it into a target as opposed to hitting in with a ball into a cup. You want to get it in as soon as possible, 1 being an ace, 2 being a bird, 3 being a par, 4 bogey. It's played a little bit faster than golf though. You don't have to be really that athletic. Just coming out here helps you. All about playing here is good exercise, good, clean, fun exercise. You can play by yourself. We started it here 7 years ago, Ama Rico and Steve Rico. It's been a pretty good, exciting learning experience. Our course here at Sylmar is what we call gap golf type of disc golf. Other types are more wide open, kind of a link style like you would see in the British Open and regular golf. We've got like 3 to 5 pin placements on every hole. Something's always changing here, trying to just keep you on your toes. Pay to play came around, I would say, probably in the late 80s. A guy by the name of Snapper Pearson in San Diego started it. We're the only one in LA County history to attempt this. To this point, we're still the only one in LA County. Now we know what we got to do to take it to the next level, and hopefully this is the thing of the future.
Tournaments for the sport have been set up to make the sport popular professionally as well as recreationally.
A lot of times people aren't running it right or doing it right, and being that I've toured for so long, I've gotten into it in the last 10 years. I just like running it right, seeing the money where it's supposed to be, seeing the kids take to it. The growth of the sport is right there. Right now, recreationally, it's taking off big time here in Southern California. It's 75% to 25% AMs to pros right now. It is really taking off. Verdugo Hills is kind of a new ball of wax. I got the idea a few years back from somebody else, merging disc golf on ball golf courses. Got the new owners behind me, and we put 9 holes. They liked it. After that, we put in 18. One of the special things about it is it has lights on the course, so you can play night golf till about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. We're pretty much the only one in Southern California, if not California, that has that.
Although the sport doesn't have the same publicity as their counterparts with the clubs and caddies, it's possible that with time and exposure, disc golf will be just as much a household name.
Disc golf isn't as popular as it should be because it's still young compared to other sports. We're a work in progress. We've only been out since the 70s, so roughly 35, 40 years. In 20 years from now, I see some of the pros actually getting paid like regular golfers, more sponsors. Sky's the limit in the sport right now.
Disc golfing is so addicting, I swear I can just stay here and do it all night.
Well, not me. When night comes and the sun goes down, there's one thing I like to do, and that's get my dance on. Oh, yeah.
Kevin, please, not right now, please.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll catch up with you later. But anyways, if you haven't heard already, Los Angeles is definitely widely known for some of its sickest DJs who play in some of the best warehouses and the coolest clubs. So if you haven't heard of this team already, they are called the Good Vibe, and they specialize in hosting some of the best events and for every party goer, of course, except for this guy.
Yeah. I'm getting my Dougie on.
Oh my God.
This is the Dougie, right?
If you're looking for exciting nightlife in the Los Angeles area, the Good Vibe are your one-stop party and event hosts that are sure to keep you dancing and having fun all night long.
Typically, planning an event starts out with, being myself sitting down and, discussing the lineup. There's a lot of planning that goes into every event, and because every event is so different, it's always different stuff. We're booking talent, we're booking DJs and bands and putting a musical lineup together. We're also overseeing, you know, deco and lighting and locations and all that other stuff.
The types of entertainment that we have at our events include, first and foremost, the DJs. That's what we are, and that's what we built this event around. We also incorporate live music. Beyond that, we have all kinds of performers, from go-go dancers, belly dancers, break dancers, live painting. We also do live visuals as well.
Typically what goes on at our events is primarily a whole lot of bass. If you like humping speakers and getting down on the dance floor, then you know, then this is for you.
The Good Vibe isn't just music. They have a variety of entertainment at every event.
We have a variety of different kinds of, you know, booths and little setups around the perimeter of our events. We have Primo plugs. They make these like really cool little like headphone jack plugs that I'm sure like everyone's been seeing people wearing around, and they make them custom. They're really sick. We're in all sorts of different locations. Our main event that we do most often is called the Big Bass All-Star Variety Show, and that's held at King in Hollywood. We do things in warehouses downtown. We do things on mountaintops in the middle of the woods. You know, we do things kind of all over the place. We do things out in courtyards. We do silent disco parties sometimes that are all headphones, or, you know, at least it's a big component of the party is the headphones. So all sorts of different locations, but King is kind of like our home base. Our events are created by people who really, you know, love music, and, you know, that's really kind of what it boils down to. You know, we really do care about what goes into our shows and the music that we have at our shows, and we care about our audience, you know, like they're kind of the most important thing.
Basically, if you like dancing, you like art, you like creativity, you like new people, you like just inspiration from art, you know, our show is probably the show for you, you know.
Yeah, check us out on the web. We're at thegoodvibe.la. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/thegoodvibe, and we're on Twitter at twitter.com/thegoodvibela.
Well, that's our show.
Yeah, so try to go out and experience everything that you just saw here. You've seen it first. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Alex, and we'll see you next time on Sunset Strip.